We're going to go back out live to the UConn campus and stores where the victory celebration is underway on the campus.
Let's check in with Channel 3's John Holt. John?
It makes this a great university. Thanks to you fans for coming out today. It means a lot to us. More celebration to come.
Speaking to the fans that have gathered here to celebrate championship number 10, you may see some signs getting in the way.
I don't know if you all saw this back here, but as soon as Gino and Beyonce came up, Gino took a look at Gabby Williams right away. Our next speaker is the athletic director of the University of Connecticut. Please give a warm welcome to Ward Manuel.
Huskies is up at the podium right now, and he is
Thank you, everybody.
To Ward Manuel,
it's cold outside, but it's warm in here, right? Hey, we're proud to represent. I want to thank all of our fans, everybody who's been behind this team and our teams all year. I heard it was rocking in Gampwell last night with 3,000 of you jumping around. I saw a video. It was just so exciting. Stormed the court and everything. Listen, we're proud through sports to represent the great faculty, staff, alums, and students here to really show the world what UConn is about. We don't take a back seat to anybody. We are power, and this is the Power 10 team. Thank you all for your support. Talk to you soon.
Thank you, sir. All right, up next are two seniors. One of them owns the single-season shot block record at UConn. Hey, she had two last night, right? And the best three-point shooter in NCAA history. Who, by the way, with the predecessor World War 23, have scored over 5,000 points and hit over 700 threes. That's pretty good, huh? Kalina Mosqueda-Lewis, Kia Stokes, come on up. What are you going to do, rock, paper, scissors to talk?
Wait, you do shoot or no shoot? Shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. I did that on purpose. I just, going to be pretty short. Just want to thank you guys for coming out. I know it's not the best day, and coming from Tampa to this weather, it's a little different, but you guys make it all worth it, and just thank you for that, and thank you to our teammates and our coaches especially.
Yeah, going off of what Kia said, we appreciate you guys coming out today and supporting us throughout our 4 years and especially this season and being a part of all three of the national championships that we've been able to be a part of. And we want to say thank you to our coaches and everybody that's helped us along the way. All right, thanks, guys.
Last night was something I think it's the first time I've ever seen. Gino Auriemma kept his jacket on the whole game in the national championship game. He has reason to keep a jacket on right now. So without further ado, along with Chris Daly, they've celebrated 30 years, and what a 30th anniversary present. Another national championship. Here's Gino Auriemma.
Woo! Oh. Where you guys get those big heads? Oh, man. Look at those teeth. I look like the guy in the James Bond movies. Everybody pretty much said, summed up what we feel. A lot of you guys weren't even born when we started here at Connecticut. We've been here a long time. We've seen a lot of changes at this school. We've been a part of something really special. No one ever imagined that something like this could ever happen here, and it did happen, and it happened because of the people that we have. This is an incredible group right here. You have no idea how hard it is to win over and over and over again when everyone expects you to win, when everyone's gunning for you, everyone's best game is going to be against you, and the pressure that these kids play under is incredible. They put a lot of pressure on themselves, and there's a lot of pressure put on them by the weight of expectations, and that's why I'm so happy for them, because to come through in those situations says a lot about who they are and their character. And I want to congratulate you guys for an unbelievable season. It was just unbelievable. And finally, You know, we have a tradition here of winning, and we have a tradition not just in women's basketball, but sports here at UConn is really, really important. And it's important because it gives us an opportunity to reach out to the rest of the country. You know, people don't pick up the paper in the morning to find out how the psychology department did last night. No offense to the psychology department. But people pick up the paper to find out, hey, how'd the UConn teams do? And those of you that are on teams here, congratulations to you guys, because you're part of something special. And to you guys that just go to the games. You know, there's nothing that makes college sports better than having the students be involved. I wish me and my team could have been right on the court at Gamble when you guys stormed the court last night. That would have been like the greatest thing ever. So, thank you again for coming out. It's again an incredible feeling that we have. It never gets old. We never get tired of it, and we never get tired of showing everybody how great we are and how great we aspire to be. So thank you all very much, and I can't thank you enough.
All right, before we leave, Gino always says national championships are always new to someone. There are 4 here sitting up that have won their first national championship. Gabby, Kia, Courtney, and let's not forget the grad assistant, Jasmine Lister. I hope you enjoy this. Who? Natalie? Natalie. Oh, Natalie. Yes, Natalie. Natalie will be on the floor next year. That's right. For these 2, for Stewie, for Mo, for Morgan, these are 3. It's ridiculous how good this team is, but they work their tails off each and every day. You have something to say?
Yes, I do.
Go for it.
We also would like to thank the band, the cheerleaders, you guys for coming out and supporting us in Tampa. Thank you guys. Keeping the gym hopping before the game.
Well, I can't really top that, so.
And with that, what? One more? What do you got?
And the practice players.
Oh.
Shout out to the practice guys. Keeping us ready. And the managers. Woo! And Kara, right there. Shout out to Kara.
We done? All right. We're going to let you go warm up now. Thank you for coming out to Storrs to celebrate the 10th national championship for the UConn women. Stay warm. It will get warmer eventually.
So there you have it, a very grateful team. I liked how Kalina Mosqueda-Lewis thanked the band and the cheerleaders and the rest of the people that we often don't think about when we think about the UConn women.
And kind of nice that they moved the celebration outside this year. She inside Gamble, but this is nice, more spontaneous.
I don't know if it was nice if you're standing that cold for some of those players, but lots of warmth there nonetheless.
We'll be back in just a moment. We'll check in with John Holt and Aaron Conley in Storrs a little bit later in the broadcast. Thank you for that report. Now back to our other big story. The UConn women returning home to celebrate their 10th national championship and their 3rd straight title win.
The team landed back in Connecticut late this afternoon and just finished a victory lap at the campus in Storrs.
We have team coverage for you tonight of these welcome home festivities. Channel 3's Aaron Conley and John Holt are both in Storrs, and we will begin with Aaron.
Well, Dennis and Denise, our national champions, about 30 minutes ago made their way through campus on an open-air double-decker bus. A number of excited students and fans all lined up waiting to catch a glimpse of the team. Now, the parade route actually changed this year, starting at Mansfield Town Square and then going to Gamble Pavilion. The team accompanied by the UConn pep band, the cheerleaders, and, of course, legendary coach Gino Auriemma, who last night picked up his 10th national title, tying the most ever in college basketball. Last night they faced off against Notre Dame for the women's championship game for the 2nd year in a row. And once again, UConn pulled out the W against the Fighting Irish, 63-53 for the three-peat. So a big congrats to the UConn women's basketball team, our national champions. Right now, I'm going to send it over to my colleague John Holt, who joins us live from Gamble Pavilion. John.
Aaron, thank you. Just outside the north entrance to Gamble, we're about 15 minutes ago, the ceremony wrapped up. About 200 fans here in some difficult weather conditions to honor the Huskies for that 10th national championship. And as we take a look at some video, despite the cold temps and a little bit of rain, almost sleet, you can see the fans were excited to see their Huskies, who of course are returning from the warm temperatures of Tampa, but back into their comfort zone here on campus. National champs for the 10th time, all since 1995, the last 21 years. That putting Gino, of course, in the company of the great John Wooden, who won the 10 titles with UCLA. After they got the exciting return and welcome back from fans, players, and Coach Auriemma had a chance to speak up at the podium.
You have no idea how hard it is to win over and over and over again when everyone expects you to win, when everyone's gunning for you, everyone's best game is going to be against you, and the pressure that these kids play under is incredible. They put a lot of pressure on themselves, and there's a lot of pressure put on them by the weight of expectations. And that's why I'm so happy for them, because to come through in those situations says a lot about who they are and their character. And I want to congratulate you guys for an unbelievable season. It was just unbelievable.
Coming from Tampa to this weather, it's a little different, but you guys make it all worth it, and just thank you for that, and thank you to our teammates and our coaches especially.
UConn lost just one game this year to Stanford back in November. How did they ever lose that one game? They've been so dominant. Doesn't matter in the end. National champs yet again. I'll be back later in sports with more when Joe Zone joins us as well. Live at UConn, John Holt, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
John, thank you. We have continuing coverage of the national championship win on our website, WFSB.com. Once there, you'll find video of the women's victory lap in stores. You can also hear from Gino and the players. We also have a slideshow of your pictures and video of the celebration after each of the big wins.
Joe Zone with Eyewitness Sports.
These national championships, they feel so good. So many people want to take part in them. UConn is trying to involve as many fans as possible, sharing their 10th title all the way from Tampa to Gamble. And that's where John Holt is right now. John?
Joe, the difference, no shorts and T-shirts here in stores this afternoon, unlike the crowds that went down to Tampa to root on the Huskies, but they did return with the trophy to about 200 people. Here a ceremony outside the north entrance of Gamble Pavilion that wrapped up about 40 minutes ago. Despite the cold temps, plenty of energy, plenty of enthusiasm. The UConn pep band was here with the fans. Gino Fatheads in the crowd were passed out, as well as signs with the number 10 on it for 10 national titles. And think of this, since 1995, the women have won 10 national titles. 10-0, perfect. The men, since 99, have won 4 national titles, 4-0 national championship games. So since 95, 42 overall trophies have been handed out in men's and women's Division I basketball, and 14 of them have ended up here in Storrs, Connecticut. That's a third of the trophies, with all the Division I schools that play basketball between the men and the women. That is remarkable. Of course, the next thing on the docket after some rest, a possible four-peat. They lose Mosqueda Lewis, they lose Kia Stokes, but remember this name, Katie Lou Samuelson, top high school player in the country from California, comes in, and also Natalie Butler, who had to sit out this year, a transfer from Georgetown, who was the Big East Rookie of the Year 2 seasons ago. Four-peat? You bet. That could happen. Joe, back to you.
Yeah, it's funny, John. You win 10 of these, you think it gets matter of fact, but it never does. You could tell last night. Look at Brianna Stewart, the Final Four's most outstanding player for the 3rd straight time, broke down while being interviewed. Gino, even on the verge of tears as he talked about how proud he was of this group and about how hard they worked to get them their 3rd straight title.
I haven't even had a chance to even think about that. The fact that, you know, I've won 3 national championships, but, you know, I said I want to win 4, and you can't win 4 without winning 3.
I had the same goal coming in, wanting to win 4 national championships, and to be able to do it with these guys and to do it on the type of season that we had, I can't be more proud of my teammates, and I couldn't be happier.
You know, when you accomplish something that's really hard to accomplish, you should be proud of yourself. And how people want to compare you to anybody else, that's their prerogative. Some people are going to say this is really, really great and historic and an unbelievable achievement, and some people are going to poo-poo it. Yeah.
More tributes scheduled for Monday. The Alumni Association will host a reception at the Worth Family Champion Center on the store.